All right. What is going on? Welcome, everyone. Happy New Year. It is January 1st, and we are going to start the new year right. Anyways, welcome to the Unconventional Mindset. My name is Odum, and this year we are going to, as you said in the title, we're going to take over the world this year. So we're going to plan out all the things that we want to accomplish in this new year. And of course, our overall main objective and our huge goal is to build ourselves a company, a sustainable company that's going to generate us $1 million in revenue every single year. Now, of course, that goal, that the number is just a number. That doesn't matter so much to me in terms of like $1 million or whatever. But it's just something that's sustainable, something that, I don't know, $1 million, it sounds like a good number, right? Because who doesn't want to be a millionaire? I mean, I'd rather be a millionaire than not a millionaire if I had the choice. So that's what I think. Anyways, how's your weekend and your New Year's Eve parties? If you did anything, any celebrations or what have you, I hope that was good for everyone out there. And ready to tackle on the new year with some goals and some, things in your life that you want to improve, whether that's fitness, whether that's, losing some weight, running a marathon, whatever the case may be, whether you have some goals in terms of building relationships or improving yourself, whatever the case may be. Hope you make them, and hope you work hard to make them come true. Because basically, we're the masters of our own destiny, right? We can make our own stuff come true. Kevin, Happy New Year to you. Does Canada celebrate New Year's the same time as America? Americans. Yes, we do. We do. At least I think so. Okay. So, Kevin, what are your goals for this year? Do you have any big plans to take over the world? Okay. So I think what we'll do is we will get right in here and we'll get into the Asana that I have going on, because I started putting down some goals and the things that we want to achieve. Actually, let's go here first in the company goals. Is that large enough? I think that's pretty big. Okay. So that's what she said. Okay. Anyways. Oh goodness. Starting off the year right. So in terms of breaking this down, so initially we have Pixel. So I have one main corporation. It's called Pixel Media Corporation. That's kind of the entity that we have. And so that's kind of the main thing, but we've been branching off into other things. So you'll kind of see in a minute in terms of how I kind of broke down these goals. Half marathon in March, right on. I'd love to. My wife, she's a big runner too. I always get shin splints and I have knee issues whenever I'm running. I'm a hockey player, so like, why run when you could skate? But I'd love to do that as well too. So congrats on that. That should be awesome. Speaker for a session at NFT New York City in April. Awesome. And hopefully more Webflow sites launched. Break into local businesses. Yeah, that sounds like an awesome goal. I think one of those things in terms of breaking into local businesses, it's just hitting the pavement and trying to make as many connections as you possibly can. One thing that I've done here is there's some kind of like local chamber of commerce in the area, and they run a bunch of courses that are free. And it's just a place where small entrepreneurs can kind of get together and just learn about a specific topic, like some of like Excel's, business planning, marketing, all that kind of stuff. And I've taken a few of those courses, and I think I'm taking another one the beginning this term or what have you. And it's been a great avenue to meet local entrepreneurs. And I've already, through the course I've already made one really solid connection where I actually did get business from. So if you get into places where all these people are kind of congregating and connecting, I think it's a good way to kind of start making those connections. So anyways, right on. Let me know how that goal goes, because I think I don't know exactly how I'm going to do that, but there's something that I want to do as well in terms of getting myself more known locally within the community. And I'm thinking of figuring out a way of how I could actually teach web design to people that are interested in learning. If I could just set up a workshop or go to the library or something and just teach, for free, basically, which would be awesome. Anyways, so you recently joined Freemasons. What is that? I mean, I just think of Freemasons. I think of that Nicolas Cage movie, National Treasure, where they talk about the Freemasons or blah, blah, blah. But there must be something else that's actually like an actual thing. Well, not part of the movie anyways. Not pushing anything yet, but lots of local owners. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the name of the game. It's just making connections. It is that. So that it is, like an actual thing. Okay. So it's not one of those, like I've heard of it as well too, but if it's an actual thing that you can join, that's really cool. That is actually really cool. That's a fantastic movie. But that, yeah, what I was saying, like, yeah, just making connections. You just talk to people and just get to know them. And then in time, like people do business with people that they trust, right? And if you just come off across as just salesy, I mean, that's not going to work. So yeah, anyways, keep me posted and we grow together, which is awesome. Okay. So, right. So in terms of the goal, so we have the whole Pixel Pieces as a whole. So I basically had here, we might have to go back and took a look at the why statement here, but I think the why statement still stands because we're just creating amazing products that bring value to people. And hopefully that value can help them make more money, right? And part of those products, there's Pixel Pieces products, and there's unconventional mindset products too, which I'm going to start delving more into. And that's going to be, I think that's going to be, it's going to get clarified more as we go on here this year. And of course, the unconventional mindset, yes, to inspire people to start their own business so they can live their own life with purpose and achieve whatever their goals are. I focus on my goal is to achieve financial and personal freedom, kind of one and the same in a sense. But yeah, so the overall goal of that company is to generate this year. I would love to do $250,000. I'm not focused on that. Like, I'm not going to be like, I have to get that no matter what. It's just a number that if I hit it would be like the most amazing thing ever. Like I can't even fathom like making that much money in 1 year. Because this year I made, in the calendar year, whatever, on my tax return, whatever, for the 1 year of my company, it was like $96,000 or $97,000, which was crazy, in the first year. But anyways, but to make a $250,000 when you start breaking $1 million into like manageable chunks, it's kind of crazy. So that's the big company goal. And I set out, some team goals as well, for the different, just Asana breaks things down into teams. So I kind of broken down the chunks of Pixel, like unconventional mindset and Pixel Pieces, and then Pixel itself. They're in kind of these teams. So one thing to note is that I deliberately I didn't put that many goals in here because I don't want to be inundated with too many goals and too many different directions for what it is I want to do. Because I found for me, I don't know if any of you have this tendency, is to try to do too many things at once. It's always been my Achilles heel where I find myself getting pushed into so many different directions, and I always kind of chase the shiny new thing as opposed to stick with the thing that I'm doing now and just keep working to grow and cultivate that. So I don't want to have 10 different goals. So they're all fairly small. So let's look at Pixel Pieces first. So the one thing that we started, I think it was on Friday, we were doing the video production and we started making this list of all the different videos that we're going to create, or at least this was the initial list of the ideas that we had. So we're going to start a YouTube channel, a brand new YouTube channel, not this one, but a new one that is specifically Pixel Pieces YouTube channel. And for that channel, I have a goal, or I set the goal to reach 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So very simple goal. Whether we can hit that or not, I don't know. I definitely think that's manageable. You hear people, they start a new YouTube channel to get, 100,000 subscribers. Do I think I'm going to get to 100,000? No. But I think 5,000 is a reasonable number. I probably wanted to put it higher, to be honest, to maybe challenge myself a little bit, but we'll kind of see how it goes. Actually, where should I keep my? Yeah, I'll keep my face there. Okay, so that's the first part of Pixel Pieces, and then the second part, which I think is even more important, I guess I think is the right word here, is to reach 100 paying customers on Pixel Pieces. So the first step to doing that, of course, is actually launching this as a paid application. I'm not sure exactly when that's going to be, maybe a month or so, I'm not sure. But then once we launch that, I want to get 100 paying customers, and even what that actually looks like in terms of what the payment, what's the word I'm looking for here? What the payment strategy is going to be, whether it's going to be a monthly thing or a yearly thing or a lifetime thing, which I'm pretty sure it's going to be a lifetime. But regardless of what it is, get 100 paying customers for the year, which would be amazing. That's like amazing, because if I think of the year, there's 52 weeks in a year, and to get 100 customers, that's 2 new people a week on average, right? So that's a lot. So anyways, that'll be interesting. So, and then we have the unconventional mindset, and basically I'll just talk a little bit more about this because, again, as I said, it's going to get fleshed out a little bit more in the next coming weeks and months. Whereas this YouTube channel right now, the live stream every day, this is the, trying to build $1 million business and $1 million company, and just documenting that process and the steps that I'm doing to get there, and the successes and failures and all that kind of stuff along the way. And while it's right now, it's pretty directly related to Pixel Pieces, but there's going to be other things that are going to be, that I'm going to be talking about, that are going to deviate a little bit from specifically like learning how to build Webflow applications or whatever the case may be that are specific to Pixel Pieces, right? So what I want to do with this unconventional mindset in this YouTube channel is we have these, this was from last year as well too. We want to monetize this YouTube channel. And then I want to grow this YouTube channel to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So by the end of the year. So obviously if you get to 10,000, you're going to monetize anyways. So it's kind of, these are kind of one and the same. So I might even just, I don't know if I might just consolidate this all into kind of one thing. And then I have this thing here about growing a community platform to 50 members. So basically what I want to do with that is I have this thing here that we started with my wife, and it started was a kind of a podcast, which we really enjoyed doing, but then I kind of deviated in terms of just quitting work and doing Pixel Pieces and kind of need to focus on that. But the idea behind this it's very similar in terms of having a membership platform, but I want to roll that stuff into creating another community, unconventional mindset of people that are looking to connect with like-minded people that want to figure out how they can build their life into the way that they've always imagined it to be, reaching personal freedom, reaching financial freedom, reaching whatever goals it is that they set in terms of I'm here, but I want to be here, right? And always trying to improve no matter what that improvement is. So I want to create a community around that, and to get to 50 members initially by the end of the year is my goal. I think that's pretty, again, I don't want to be too grandiose in my goals to make it super unachievable, but I also want to keep them, I don't want them to be so small as in that it's super easy to hit. And I think 50 members for now, that might be too small in terms of maybe not thinking big enough, but maybe I'll just update this. I'll just change it. How do I change this thing? I'll just change it to 100. Can I edit this? How do I? Here we go. Maybe to have 100 members. I think that's a good number. Because I feel like that's going to be pretty hard, hard to hit, but not impossible. So I'm really excited about this because I'm seeing now a little bit of an uptick in how many people are subscribing to this channel every day, which is really cool. And thank you so much to all the new subscribers and the new people that have joined, and of course the people that have been here for a long time. It's super awesome, and it's super exciting that there's people that are interested in the content that I put out here. So that's cool. So yeah, we're going to figure out how we're going to do that. And one of the things that we're going to start with is the first thing we're going to do is we're going to create a template that is going to be a membership platform. And we're going to build that in Webflow, and then we're going to connect it probably with MemberStack and some other tools to create this membership platform. And number one, we're going to use it for our actual Unconventional Mindset membership platform. And then we're also going to release that as a template on Pixel Pieces. So yeah, it's really using the products, like building something that I know that I would use and then making it available to everyone else to use. So that's going to be pretty cool. So those are my goals for 2024. I mean, it's pretty straightforward in terms of it gives me a really good direction of what it is I want to do. And there's other things here in terms of components. I didn't put these as goals, but I put these as milestones that I need to hit and that I want to hit, because yeah, it's pretty straightforward. It's not like a specific goal that I really am going to have to stretch to do. And that is, by the end of the year, I want to have at least 12 total templates in Pixel Pieces, and I want to have 50 unique components within Pixel Pieces, and I have that due date by end of the first quarter. So those aren't necessarily goals, but there are things that I know that I need to do in order to increase, Pixel Pieces, and then those are going to be the things. Oh, where am I going here? Oh shoot, I'm not even showing my screen here. Sorry. So here's what I have here in terms of these. What I was saying, the components and templates. Build library to 12 templates, and then build library up to 50 total components. And those are going to be things that are going to be done to work towards the goal, right? Towards this goal of reaching 100 paying customers. And this being the ultimate goal, there's going to be things in here that I'm going to be using to drive that goal, right? So what are the things that I need to do with the component library and the template library in order to hit these goals? And I think having these goals where I know each task, if the task is in here and I'm working on it, which goal is it working towards? So every task that I have should be working to one of these 3 goals. And they're really just kind of 4 goals: is growing a YouTube channel, growing another YouTube channel, getting paying customers to the application that we're building and continuing to build, and then growing a community right here from the Unconventional Mindset with what we're doing. So everything needs to be going to that. And then there's one thing that I don't know exactly how I'm going to fit this in. And this is what I'm going to do with the main Pixel Pieces, or the main Pixel. Whoops. I should go with this main site here, which is actually, I should probably remove this because it's click here for early access. It's coming December, so I should update this. Anyways, but what to do with this business of building websites for clients, because I still have that going on. I still have my clients now, but I think the way that I want to work with clients and potentially have new clients come on board is different, because I need to be very careful with my time and with these goals that I have. Number one, if I get close to reaching them, I think I'm not going to have to be reliant on having clients to help pay the bills, basically. So what I mean by that is I can't really say yes to clients that pay very little, and I have to put in a lot of time and effort into maintaining those types of projects. So I might have to limit myself to larger scale projects. If I get, up to 5 like larger clients that are in the $20,000 contracts. But again, those clients are kind of hard to find as well. So that's kind of the thought process that I'm thinking there, but I'm not sure exactly what to do with that. So we'll see how things go here as things start to roll out here in the new year. And I kind of reach out with what some of my current clients are going to be doing this year, and then what other potentially new clients might be doing, and how I might market myself for that. Okay, so that's the goal. That's how we're going to take over the world. The start of taking over the world anyways, because in 2025, that's, I'm like, in my mind, that's the year where we can cross this $1 million threshold. But hey, let's slow it down, take it one day at a time, 1 week at a time, and let's get 2024, and let's just kill it. Let's just work as hard as we possibly can. Work smarter as well, not necessarily harder. Don't need to kill ourselves by working 18 hours a day, but work as much as we need to in order to work towards our goals. And if you love the work that you do, which I do, then it doesn't become so much work. It's just kind of a fun thing to do. So, which is a good thing. Always find something that you enjoy doing, which is great. All right, so I'm going to leave that here for today. And tomorrow, I think we're going to get started. What is it that we wanted to do tomorrow? There's 2 things that I thought of. Number 1, we can get started on building our templates. But there was something else that I was thinking would be good to do. Something about the videos. Shoot, what was it? What was I thinking? That have to do with marketing? Oh, I can't remember now. Is the application? I totally can't remember. Anyways, we'll think of it. As always, I'll be putting up the what is it? Not the schedule, but I kind of usually post up the morning of what the live stream is going to be on the title or whatever. So anyways, we'll figure it out. We'll be doing something anyways, working towards the goal. All right, guys. Again, Happy New Year. Wishing you all the best, all the success for you, your family, your business, everything in 2024. And let's keep it up. Let's keep working together, and let's keep motivating each other. And if you're looking for any kind of friendly competition in terms of what you want to do, and we'll see who can grow our YouTube channel faster or whatever. Let's make some friendly wagers, and we'll see who can get to whatever the numbers are first, which will be really fun. So looking forward to it. Thanks again, and we'll see you tomorrow.